You're at Retro Reds here, and then we're going to do problem graph.
Yeah. It's that hat.
What's wrong with it?
Just take it off, will you?
You're at Retro Reds here, and we're going to do pickups in general, chat about the Super Retro Games Fair from Leeds, which was a long time ago now. But we're just getting out and doing it. We've had that many events lately, haven't we, Gav?
I know it's been 3 in a row and then that's it, like.
Yeah.
3 in, what, 1 month was it?
Yeah, it was like 2, like it was Leeds, Nerg, then it was a week off, then it was Blackpool.
So 3 in 4 weeks, in other words.
And then we had a pickups video we wanted to get out because we had that many pickups at the last point, so we finally getting on with it now. We can have a bit of a chat about it and show our pickups.
Yeah.
It was a different venue and all, wasn't it? Was it Leeds University?
University, yes. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good venue. I much prefer that. All in one big hall rather than spread out into the corridors and stuff like that.
Yeah, you were just in the room, weren't you? You went up and down the stalls. It was, instead of like a bit of a maze of ones, weren't you?
I don't mind when a bit of a maze, because like the smaller sellers get put in the corridors and they don't get scalped as much.
Yeah.
But I do like it when it's like that in one big hall.
Well, just the whole setup was great because you had the hall with all the stores and that. And you had the balcony upstairs. You can go and look over and chill out and that.
It was nice just looking at all the business downstairs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When we went up to the balcony just to
go and chill out and look over the top and see it all going. But even it was a nice bar area. It was a nice big bar and had a nice seating outside. It was just a really nice venue. And I've heard a couple of people say it was a little bit out of town, but it wasn't. We didn't know, we just drove and we parked.
But that's the thing.
There.
Unless you live in Leeds and you're walking to the other one, it doesn't make any difference at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it was better for us because it was free parking.
Yeah.
You can park on the streets for nothing rather than having to pay to park in a multi-storey car park. I mean, what does it normally cost? About tenner or something like that for the parking for a day?
Tenner, maybe £10, £12 only for us to park for a day. Whereas there, we heard there was, if you got there early enough, there was free parking just on a side street. And we got there.
If you catch it right, there was quite a few who got free parking. So it's, I mean, there's only if you're training in maybe, but I don't even think it was that long a walk for the train.
I don't think so. I think Lee walked it, and he was like what, 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
It's not a great walk, is it?
But to be fair, could be about 15 minutes walk to the town hall, the train station.
It is where we normally park.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Normally for us, it was brilliant for us because we normally try and park as close to the event as possible anyway. And this one, we were like 2 minutes from it, up a back street.
Yeah, the problem is with like Leeds city centre, when it's at the Marriott or in the town hall, you have to park in the city centre, don't you?
Yeah.
So it means you've got to drive through it to get to a car park, and it's just what's the word I'm looking for? Not frustrating, just like kind of frustrating. driving into city centres.
Yeah,
you know,
it's not fun.
Yeah,
not down north.
It's like that many 3-lane traffic lights and stuff like that. It's not my idea of fun anyway.
No, the venue itself was spot on. Like, I love it really. I'd happily go back to more there, Steve. Do more there, mate.
Yeah, do them there.
Yeah, all the time now. Everything. Collectabilias, fairs, do them all. Anyway, I say it was a cracking day. Like, we got there, we met Lee straight away, didn't we? And Ben, he turned up. Who else was there? There was a few there, wasn't there? There was
Mort was there early on, wasn't he?
He was there.
Matt, Russ.
Matt was selling again. Russ was there helping out. Like, Russ was there.
I
should say.
That was a bit of a running theme, wasn't it? Where's Russ? Yeah. He was like, where's Wally? Except for he was a shorter guy.
No, it was cracking. Like, there was, and I was surprised because obviously bumped into Tootie and that. He was a bit there early doors, so him and Lewis Wishwash
was there, yeah.
But later on we bumped into Cojones.
Retro Dave was there.
Retro Dave, which I've never met Retro Dave before.
No.
He was there. It was brilliant meeting him. Craig's here again, was there.
Aye.
And it feels like I'm forgetting someone, Gav.
There was someone else, yeah. I'm trying to think when we sat at the bar table. It was sat around, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I forgot someone I know I have, and I'm sorry. It's been that long.
It's about a month ago or something now, wasn't it? So we can't be expected to remember everybody's name. Oh, we're there.
Come on, Gav, you can do it.
No, I can't.
No, you can't. He's lost it.
It's gone. It's gone.
He's lost it.
Mm. We'll think of you while we're talking, while we're rabbiting on.
No, yeah, it was a cracking day. Should we just do some pickups, Gav? Show a bit what we got?
Yeah. I can't think who you were, I'm sorry.
No.
Right. Me first, or?
Go on and show a couple of pickups.
Welcome to the Gav's pickup show.
Like always.
Well, first off, I think it was my first pickup as well, actually. I've already got it, loose card, but I saw it on the table and I thought, that's a really nice box. Nintendo NES, or whatever you want to call it. It's just a couple of little white flakes on it, but it was 20 quid and I thought, I'll pay 20 quid for a nice boxed, complete NES game, especially one from my childhood, which is on the list. And it's even better because Chris doesn't want the cart.
I know. Gav knows what you should know, that the only time you should upgrade the game is if I need the game. You shouldn't be upgrading the games that I already own.
To be fair, I was going to buy one at one of the events, and you said, "Oh, is Gav getting us a new cart here?" And I didn't get it. I think that might have had something to do with it, Chris, to be honest with you. You put me off getting upgrade. I don't know what it was actually as well. It's DuckTales. God, I love this game. Yeah. Brilliant. The only problem is it's got a bit of, I don't know if you can see it, see that little bit of white there. But I'm not bothered about that. All the rest of it, the back's mint as out, like.
It is, it's a nice box, isn't it?
Nice and square.
The price alone, it's a decent price. I really want it.
I think so. I mean, I'm not up on the prices. They wouldn't come down on the price any, but
did they? I thought they did.
No, I don't think so. I think I might have offered them 15, but
oh, you offered them 15.
It was at the very start of the day.
I remember saying, "Yeah, we'll give them 15." I'm done with it. And so you offered 15. You had to ring someone, didn't you? Because he was away, and it was just a woman.
Yeah, and she said no. It's 20.
I thought you got it for 18 or something.
No,
maybe.
It was 20, I think. If it was 18, I'd have probably just give them the 20 anyway.
It's a nice box, like.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic game at all.
So, I think we walked around once first, didn't we? Well, that might have been
that was the first walk around, yeah.
Because it's the one I've been after box for a while. So, I bought the first game. No, anyway, you probably did, didn't you? Because you were into your spending that day.
Well, my first pickup was this. Was off, it was off Steve's stall. It was class because I walked over, and if you've seen the behind the scenes video, which you probably did, you've probably seen us. And I've tried it on, and Gav's cut filming, and I just got money out of my pocket paper. I don't think you believe I was buying it.
I didn't know. I just thought you saw a stupid hat and thought, I'm going to try that on. I like stupid hats to look at, but I'm not going to buy it.
It's the Minish cap of Zelda. It was cool. I had on, and for some reason I thought, I'm having this. It was only a £5, man. Come on, a Minish cap for a £5.
£5 for that, man.
It was class. I just thought, I'm having that. So I wore it for about the next 15 minutes or so, walked around the event.
Yes.
And
was it only 15 minutes, was it?
I don't know, did it feel
longer? I think
longer?
It was a lot longer, yeah. It felt like half a day, to be honest.
But I think everyone was just going, lovely hat, I love the hat. And the Gav was going crazy. Don't encourage him. And while I was at Steve's, he had some games. And this one is a game from a childhood chap, absolutely love, Rockman for the Spectrum.
It's not Mega Man. It's not the Japanese Mega Man.
Yeah, why?
It's not even for the Spectrum, is it?
I bought it, took it home, put it in my Spectrum, loaded it up, and I think, why is that loading? Is it a dud? Looked at the box. For some reason, it must have been mixing up a box of Spectrum games, but it's unexpanded, the VIC-20. So it's not a Spectrum game. I was gutted. I've been after this game for ages on the Spectrum. It's basically...
What is it, like platformer or something?
Yeah, it's just like imagine like a square. Each level's just on one square, and you have like ladders. You've got to go up and down. It's like you got to collect mushrooms, and you push rocks to clear your path and stuff.
Bit like Dig Dug.
Yeah, a little bit.
Or Dig a T-Rex.
Yeah, it's an awesome game though.
Yeah. You haven't sold it to me, like Chris.
Sure, you can buy it.
How much?
Anyway, yeah, I got them from Steve. £5. You can have it for Gav.
Love to.
I think I paid about 50 pence.
Are we showing
Yeah, you can. Now show 'em what you got. Yeah.
Because that was the last one I got, I think, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
Retro Reload was there. I like Retro Reload. The quite a few of the regulars. They have nice games at nice prices.
Yeah.
I was trying to haggle somebody down for this game earlier on at the very start of the thing, wasn't I? It was like a young lad. I think Corner's actually got it in the end, and he got it for the price I was trying to haggle him down to, but he wouldn't budge on it. I think he said he gave them a sob story for it first.
Yeah, I think he did.
Managed to get it down, but I think it was up for 30 on that stall. It was at the very start, and like the boss was away, so the young one was there, and it was up for 30, and it wouldn't go down to 25, which is the most I was willing to pay for it. It was really nice, like, I mean, better condition than this, but for the price I paid for this, I'm not complaining at all.
No, not at all, like.
But it wouldn't go down to 25, so I said I'll come back later on in the day, and I went back maybe a couple hours later or something. The boss was there, so I tried it with the boss and said, like, would you take 25 for this? He says, oh no, that's 35. I says, nah, your mate said it was 30 at the start of the day. He says, no, the other one's 30 because it's worse condition. It's I'll tell you what it is anyway. It's Aladdin on the Nintendo, and he basically priced 1.5 or more, 35 or 30 for them, and it's like I just walked away. Like, I thought, that's not even. He's not going to come down, and there's no way that's worth 35 quid.
You looked this at a few events now, like, haven't you?
Yeah, I've passed up on it in mint condition for 25 before. It was 30, and I would have probably been able to get it for 25. But those are the games I was after at them other events, so I passed it up. But that was up for 18 with Retro Reload, and I said, what's the best you can do for it? And he went on his phone, had a look, and said he'd do it for 16.50. And I said, right, so what's the best you can do without the game in? Because I've already got the game. I was just getting the box upgrade. And he went back on his phone, and he came back, and he says, £6? I really took his hand off, didn't I? I was like, get in, I'll have that, like. I don't think Aladdin, the game by itself's worth £10.50, like. But he was happy to give us the box and instructions. There's no insert inside it, but box and instructions.
For £6.
For £6, aye.
Can't go wrong, one, can you?
I mean, instructions are alright. They're not immaculate or not like that. A bit of a tear. I say a tear, it's only the very bottom bits a bit ripped, but hey-ho. That's well worth it. That's well worth it in my book.
Yes.
So thank you, Retro Reload. Look out for him coming to, is it Ninja Warrior?
Ninja Warrior, I think he's going to be on high.
Yeah, he's going to be Sub-Zero. He hopes anyway, he hasn't got in yet.
Last time we spoke, he's
I reckon he will.
I think he will, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, show a couple of pickups here from the Spectrum games. You can tell I've been getting the Spectrum lately, can't you? I think you only paid like 50p a game for these, so spot on. One is Yogi Bear. One is BMX Simulator, which is a Codemasters game. Which is be good to try and get as many of them as I can.
Codemasters?
Yeah.
Why, they're the cream of the crop or something?
Yeah, any game from Codemasters is good, like. And Fantastic World Dizzy. 50p for a Dizzy game on the Spectrum one. You know what I mean?
That's got to be a good price. That,
yeah. Yeah, so looking forward to playing this one. I haven't played it yet. This brings back my childhood. This Spectrum games, Dizzy on the Spectrum one. But yeah, £1.50 for free games. So
I think I used to play Dizzy on the Amiga. I don't think I played it on the Spectrum.
Can you get on the Amiga?
Solid.
Daft question.
Hmm?
Can you get on the Amiga? It's a daft question. I don't know.
I'm sure that's what I used to play it on. My brothers. I don't think we had it on the Spectrum. Could have been like, for all I know.
Have a little random pickup while I'm out there. A little Pez dispenser, a Link one. Can't remember how much that was now.
Who was that off? Off Steve?
No, just a random store that I was walking past. I don't really know, it was maybe crushed my nose in there. I think it was maybe £1 or something. I think it was £1.50 off them, £1 they said aye.
Got ripped off there, Chris.
So, why is that? I can get Mario ones and all, look. Just a little shelf filler for £1, I thought I'd have it. Yep, chuffed with that.
Right. We went to the bar, as you do at these events, and there was a herd of tubers there, wasn't there? As there is at these events. And they had a sack full of games.
As they do.
As they do at these events. And they'd already been picked through, as you would expect at these events.
When you turn up late.
Yeah.
We were too busy in the hall buying games while you're all in the bar.
No, I think it was only there.
In their natural habitat.
I think it was only Retro Dave, wasn't it, who
Bought some games.
brought the games. Aye.
Brought, not bought.
Brought. No,
He bought some, but he brought someone else.
Yeah. I think Cojones had cleaned them out of the good stuff. I don't know what he got, like. I think he did show it on a video, didn't he?
Yeah.
I can't remember now. It was a while ago. There's been a lot of videos since. I got two, but I'll give one to...
Yeah, I forgot to bring it actually, because I forgot about it.
It was, what was it? Theme
Hospital.
Theme Hospital, because I already got it. I wasn't sure if I had it or not, but I did. So I just made myself the best copy and gave him the rest.
Made the rest.
Yeah.
Down what we're with.
And Tunguska?
Tunguska? Tunguska.
Tunguska?
Tunguska.
Tunguska?
Tunguska.
I got Tunguska.
Tunguska.
On the PS1. That's how you spell it.
Tunguska.
Oh, it's upside down. There you are. That's how you spell it. I haven't played it yet. To be honest, the box is in nice condition, like, actually.
Yeah. Kind of game is it?
I don't know, I haven't played it yet.
And what's it look like on the back?
Looks like maybe it's an RPG type. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. But I think he said how much you want for them, and he said just whatever. So I just got all my shrapnel out of my wallet, which was about £1.70 or so.
Yeah.
He says, £1.70 do you? He says, yeah, that's fine. So, bonus.
Two PS1 games for...
Yeah, wait. To be fair, it was one PS1 game for £1.70 and you got one for free.
And I got one for now.
As he seems to do at these events these days.
Yes, that's it. Get left for nothing.
Which is charming, I think, Chris.
Just some more pickups. I won't go into too much detail on these because you'll find out more in a future episode that we'll be doing.
Hopefully.
Yes.
If we ever get round to it.
I picked up 2 NES games. Awesome NES games. One is Darkwing Duck. Sweet.
I want that, like.
The other one is Terminator 2, which again I've played it. It's a pretty good game, like.
It can't be.
It is.
It can't be.
Why? Because of the
Because of that.
LJN. And the other game, and I've left it at home, and the best game of my day,
Amateur.
is North and South. I picked them on the NES. Best pick of the day, and I've left it at home. I've probably in my NES, I've probably been playing it. And I also got Land of Illusion, Sam Became House.
With no manual.
No manual. I got this one for free. I got that one chucked in as the deal. I think I got the other NES games, and I paid. They're already on that good of a price. I won't go to the price. It wasn't that good of a price. I didn't really knock anything down. I said, "How about I'll have that for now?" And yeah, you can do that.
That looks like Console Passion. That Master System one.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Console Passion.
Just looks like Console Passion.
So some nice additions there.
So I went to see my mate, Retro John, and I was at his store for ages, like trying to pick out what I wanted. I don't know, I was just like, I want this, this and this. I says, how much is this? And he says, well, it depends what else you want as well. So I was there for ages, like, and I just got these 4 and said, how much are they? And he does a cracking little discount on them. It's Castlevania on the Mega Drive.
Put on the spine, what price was on it?
That 80 on it. I don't know if that's a good price or not, to be honest. I think it's better than eBay, but I'm not sure about CEX. I got this in really, really nice condition. There we are. 45. I got this again. Last time I bought it from the same bloke as well. Legend of Zelda. That had a good price on it as well.
This is a nice nick, this like go.
That's in lovely condition, that one. Not as nice as the last time I bought that one, like the
Zelda clicked all right, innit?
I know. I got more Zelda than you that day, didn't I?
You did.
And lastly, I got this because this was on my list of games I used to have. 25. I can't remember how much I paid. You'll find out on another video, but
yeah.
nevertheless,
You got a cracking deal.
yeah, he did do a really good price. I mean, with Brett Rowe, John and Chris, maybe it's not as much Chris because I do tend to go a bit harder on Chris these days.
Yeah.
Like, sorry Chris, but John, I just tend to say like, oh, what's the best you can do, and he'll just throw a price out, won't he?
Yeah.
And it's I can't argue with any money off, like, but Chris tends to just say, how much do you want to pay?
Yeah, Chris knows you've got a number in your head. And he'll say, oh, we know, just give out, what you wanting to pay? So you're going too low and you, no.
The thing is though,
I tend to say, this is what I've got on us.
well, it's like, well, was it that event where you said, like, what did you have? You had 40 quid or something like that at the end of the event, didn't you?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You said, oh, well, I wouldn't mind that.
I don't know what it was, but I basically went and got a nice stack of theirs. I'll tell you what it is, I bought no Zelda apart from that Pez. I had
And that stupid hat.
and that hat. But there was no games I bought, and there was some awesome games I had. There was Zelda CDI.
Yeah, so
There was
Thumbs had the two
Thumbs had
ZDIs,
them.
yeah.
They had Zelda 1 on the NES, no map though, so I kind of put us off. I say Minish Cap on the Game Boy, some good quality stuff. But I was thinking, I think I've just washed myself, like, what's the word?
You've overdone it, haven't
Yeah,
you?
I've overcooked it, haven't I? And I just kind of washed out a little bit, and I thought I just wanted an event off Zelda. So I just went a bit random and just got, like, say I got a nice bunch of...
Well, you went there saying that you wanted to beef up your Nintendo, didn't you?
Yeah, like you saying, I've got a lot of just, like, filler titles really, which aren't bad. I mean, I've got Off-Road on the NES. Maybe pass this. Mac Rider on the NES. Have you played Mac Rider before, Gavin? No? It's like it's a bit like Action Fighter. It's like you're on a bike, but you're firing weapons in front, like firing guns out your bike.
No, I've never played it.
It's not bad.
Tenner. It's a tenner. Is that because it's Black Label?
Possibly. Marvel Madness, which I already own, and I forgot about, and I think they said about £4 on it. Obviously, I didn't pay the £4 because I got a load knocked off.
Because it's John.
But when I got back, the one I already had £2 on it. That's the one I got from the boot sale,
Aye,
remember?
one you got from the booter.
WrestleMania Challenge, nice little wrestling game, hard wrestling game, and WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge.
And do?
WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge.
WrestleMania.
And I got Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest.
Have you played that one yet?
Yeah, I gave it a little go, so it wasn't too bad actually. And I got RoboCop boxed, which is a shame. I was going to get it with Gab, but you've already got it boxed, haven't you?
Yeah, mine's American though.
Yeah. Different spine on the side actually, as yours upside down.
No?
Yeah, this one's Ocean. That one made by Ocean, isn't it?
I don't know. Data East.
Must be made different publishers, obviously different publishers because they're different different region. Although it says licensed by Ocean on the bottom there, but this one's got it right down the sides. I know I was going to offer Gav the box, but I doubt you want it now, will you? So
You just took mine there.
no, that's to go off my pile.
Alright. What are you putting that over there for then?
I just thought I can't want to turn back round, Gav. I'm going to put it there for now.
Jesus. Hey,
Yeah.
there's Chris's.
And like you're saying, I can't remember what price it was, but I pretty much said to John,
This is what I've got.
yeah, I've got
I
these
want
games.
these, and this is how much I've got.
Yeah. I says, what price can you do us on them? And he started looking through, and I think he started looking at like 2 or 3 games. I says, the thing is, oh John, all I've got in my pocket is this amount. And he just stopped counting, and he kind of went, well, I guess it's all I can take, didn't it, Chris? And just took it, and to be fair, he didn't really like add up after that, because he knew that...
You didn't get too much off though, did you? Really?
No, it wasn't a great
It was
loss.
a good deal for you, but it wasn't like ripping his eyes out. Or
Yeah,
nothing
it's
like
because
that.
there was like 2, 4, 6, 8 games there. But they're all low ranking games, like 10, 20 pounds, like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's
there's none for 20. 15's your highest.
15 was the
Then
highest,
it's a
I think,
10,
yeah.
and then it's like 5s and 8s and stuff.
Yeah, 15 was the highest, so it's not like I'm doing what Gav did, he's getting £80 and £50 games, and then you can start knocking some decent money off. But for them, 4, 5 of them games would come to one of yours, you know what I mean? So the deal I got was spot on.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's class because you kind of trust it, where it's just kind of like, well, if that's what you got, that's what you can pay. You know what I mean?
Well, like I was going to say though, you had that money, and you did see something on a store, and you said, I wouldn't mind that, but I want to spend this money on John because he looks after us. So I want to spend this money in my wallet.
Yeah,
I want to spend some money.
I have money in my wallet, and I did think I'm going to spend it all in one go. Because if you spend it in one go at one store, you'll get a good deal. You might get knocked off. And I was pricing up a bunch of games I never saw, and I did. Like I said, I put it off. You know what? I'm just going to see what John's got before I do anything. And that's why I went. I pretty much cleaned them out of his NES games. I think there was like a couple left. Yeah, spot on. Like, can't beat Retro John.
Yeah, right.
Although it is on par with someone else. Like,
who's that? Retro Chris.
Retro Chris.
Yeah, he's come out of the blue, like,
yeah,
hasn't he?
Like, aye. He's sorting us out, isn't he?
Oh, he's cracking like Chris. I feel sorry for him sometimes, like when we turn up. But what I got from Chris, I did buy that one separate actually. That was at the start of the day. I thought, I've been after it for a while. I think Pete was selling it. One Trip Pete. I think he was selling it on Facebook, and somebody beat us to it. So I've been after it since then. Blue Shadow. I think it's Shadow Warrior or something like that in America, isn't it? No, it's not Shadow Warrior. I don't know. It's something else in America though. It's not called Blue Shadow. So I bought that straight off the bat, and then later on in the day, I did see this one. I saw it a couple of times there actually. This one's complete with like the instructions, but it says like 60 quid. I thought, I did see it on another stall for quite a bit cheaper actually, but there was no instructions, and that's a game that I want the instructions for because it's a one out of my childhood. So I went back and I got that and Bionic Commando.
Bionic Commando, I've been off that for
a while. Mongoose on a Unicycle did a review of it, didn't he? Which I recommend go and checking out because it was a good review. Like, I was after it before, but that sort of gave us the kick to go and get it.
Wanted. For that price, I should have got a box for that price. You know, I just want a loose cart. I'm not bothered. I mean, that Robocop, I only got that Robocop box because it was just a good deal.
Yeah. So that, like, them two came at 80. And I haggled them down a bit, didn't I?
You got a good deal.
But I'm pretty sure you'll find that out on the next time we talk about all this. Yeah, this is just mainly to show you what we got.
Yeah, because obviously we planned on doing another video, like our proper retro saga, where we're going to do more.
Yeah, this is just
we're not going to. Yeah, this is just a general pickups video, and on the other one you probably only see like the best deals of what we did get.
Yeah.
The actual footage of the event.
Like DuckTales, Aladdin, that PS1 game, whatever it's called, won't be on the next one. These will be. Yeah. Because
the awesome deals.
It's an interesting little story, and Chris tells it better than I can. Because Chris is a Jack and Nori, aren't you? So I'll let him explain that one on the next one.
Yeah, no, but on our retro saga we'll try and like show the footage from the day which we captured, and just try and like talk about it more of the best pickups really.
Yeah, the new direction that we're trying to go in.
Yeah, we're trying to go in a new direction. Yeah, picked up Rocky. It was just from like a box under a table, wasn't it?
Box on the floor, wasn't it?
And I think it was Ben's mate. What did they call him?
I can't remember.
Adam.
It may have been, aye.
But anyway, I was looking down. I just picked it up, and I think he said, "Oh, I just had hold of that." And whatever it was, let's say it was 8 quid. I says, "Oh, you take a fiver for it," and he said, "Aye." So I got like money knocked off it straight away. And it was already. I think it was a bit good because I did it like money.
I can't remember. It was a long day, a long time ago.
Anyway, Rocky. That I've been catching away after it for quite a while actually. When I seen it,
is it good? Like, is it?
Yeah, I just remember playing it as a kid. Having it, obviously you do like your fight, then you have like your mini rounds in between.
Oh, you do your training sessions.
Yeah,
do you?
there's like one on
right, like
the one on like the speed ball.
Bag, yeah.
Then there's the punch bag one. I can't remember, is it a third? I can't remember what the one is, but it's
skip rope probably.
Yeah,
or like doing these log squats or something like that.
But I remember I could never beat Dragos as a kid, like.
Yeah.
No, good game though.
Is that your lot?
Yeah, what?
Is that your lot?
It is.
I've got this one left. This is another one. I don't know what they've done with that receipt back there. the barcode. Another one from my childhood. To be honest, I probably wouldn't have bothered with this unless it was from my childhood. But the box is really nice, actually. I kept going back to them. I think they had it up for 35, and they wouldn't budge on the price. So I went back, and then I went back again, and I was about to walk away for the third and final time, and she went, "Go on then, you can have it for 30. So I picked it up. I mean, someone else was selling it there for like 45 to 50 quid, and it was damaged and ripped and battered.
You walked past it about 3 times. Like, I think you went back about 3 times.
Yeah.
Not going back. I think just as you were walking
it
past.
was just when we were walking around, and I picked it up and had a look, and then like
you'd give a quick, "Oh, yeah, any
going down yet? Going down yet?" And like, no, and it's rival turf on the Super NES. Sorry, the Super NES. Box is in really nice condition.
Super.
See if I can do this. What? Can you get the gleam? No, I can't get the gleam. But there you are. See, very nice. A bit like Streets of Rage, Final Fight type
cool,
thing.
Like.
Yeah, it's a Super NES cheap man's Final Fight, basically. Not
Look
very
out,
good.
street scum. Here come the Brawl Brothers. I should have been our channel name, shouldn't it? The Brawl Brothers.
I think there's a couple of sequels, and they're really pricey. Like
super realistic street fighting techniques, body slams, leg sweeps, jabs, hooks, uppercuts, and more. Special verse one to go head to head against a player. Nice. We'll have to have a.
I played it the first night. I got it with Foster. We came close to completing it, but
did you do a head to head versus?
We didn't know. By the time we got that far through, I just knocked it off and couldn't be bothered to play it again. Because it's one of them where you share continues. You know, you have like 5 continues between you or something like that.
You'd of Maiden, wouldn't you?
Oh, I.
Because I'd use all the continues on the first.
Oh
level.
Yeah, Foster's definitely better at it than you. Like, but like I say, it was.
How do you know?
Because I know how good you are at games in general.
Awesome.
Yeah. Like I say, I probably wouldn't have bought it if not for the fact that nostalgia. It's one of the things I want is all my old games back. So there you're at. I'm happy to have it in my collection, don't get us wrong. But will I play it again? Maybe. Will I look forward to playing it again? Not at this moment. But yeah, that's all my pickups. It was a good day, like.
Yeah,
I
got one more, yeah. Got off Ben.
Oh yeah, I got something off Ben actually.
He made us for us actually. So
yeah.
Triforce he made me there.
He raided his kid's toy box and made us a couple of. I got a little Game Boy.
Pretty cool, like.
Doesn't work though, Ben. It doesn't power on. I think you gave me the faulty one.
Can't go and see if I can do. No, it's not working.
Give me a go, see if I can make it do it. Did it work?
I don't know. What do you wish for?
Oh, am I supposed to wish for something? Yeah, we're there. We'll see.
Oh, I'm still here.
No, it wasn't that. I'm not telling you what it was, otherwise it won't come true.
Right, no, but it was thank you very much, Ben. It's a nice little shelf filler there for me, other shelf.
Yeah.
And like I say, it was a cracking day, like, wasn't it? Really good day.
Oh yeah, nice bit of crack with all the tubers in the bar area.
Again, that's more and more I'm going for nowadays. Just more for the made up. That's all I look forward to most.
I don't know. I still like going and buying me. As long as you got the money. I mean, what I've found is I tend to go looking for the bigger items more now.
Yeah.
Rather than buying a load of little bitty stuff.
But you get more like a woman shopper now, because you go around, iron everything up, then you have to go around again, and you look at stuff, and it's kind of like, for me, I just like to wander around for a buy out, then go to the bar, then come back again later, and then buy more, but you're kind of like, I want to get some money, I want to spend money now, so you go for a walk around, you have to have 2 walk rounds, so you can buy something, then you'll go to the bar, and you come back in, you have to have a couple more walk rounds, then you buy something again.
What's wrong with that, like?
I don't know,
I don't pick something up and say, I don't know, I'll come back to it,
well,
and then buy it the first thing I see.
You do, because I've got my camera on you, I'm there for ages, just like, do. You
shouldn't hum on the camera.
Why not?
You shouldn't. It's not professional. Anyway, is that it?
I think so. It's a really good day. I'd say I met loads of lads. It was spot on. Like I was saying there, obviously going to go in a bit of a new direction for the footage we captured on the day. If you check back, I'll probably put a link below. Actually, on the day we do like a behind the scenes, didn't we?
Yeah.
On the day for like just capturing us like as we doing it.
I like the behind the scenes. They're good, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think people sort of regret not going, which is what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, we want to show the fun side of it. Cause obviously
it's not just all about buying, is it? It's about meeting the people and stuff as well. So
yeah, in the retro sags, it's more just like us buying the games, which is brilliant, which is what we want to do. But we want to capture us with other lads and have a laugh.
Yeah.
So kind of, we'll see how this new direction goes. Maybe thinking about doing the behind the scenes on the day. Then when we have time, we'll do something like this, showing you all the pickups. Then hopefully retro saga is going to be more
trying to mooch it out over 3 episodes again. Then
yeah. But the thing is though, like we'll get the one out in the day. This is a few weeks. Then there's no rush for the footage one. I mean, it could be a month down the line. Yes, once it's done, there's no rush. It could be just a general episode.
You do like to milk them, like, don't you, Chris?
Yeah, we do. But when we get done, it's more of a treat for you guys. It'll just be the footage of us buying the games and us having a bit chat about it and that.
Yeah, not as much the footage of us buying the games, really, though, is it? It's more just like
there'll be more showing.
The thought of when we are buying them type thing. I mean, to be fair, it's only going to be mainly 2 or 3 sellers, isn't it? It's not going to be a great lot, so
it'll be a bit more cutscene-y of us talking about the pickups that we're getting.
Yeah. We'll see how it turns out.
Maybe telling you the stories of how we picked them up and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see how it works out anyway.
Yeah, we better go because this is running on now.
Yeah, it's going on. So thanks for watching, and we shall see you in the next one.